God shines in all circumstances, but he shines bright in the midst of trouble. He has this ability to not be hindered by trouble. He also extends this to his believers. I read to you yesterday a passage in Romans that tells us that if God is for us, who could be against us? Just before that verse, there's also a verse that says that he works out all things for the good of those who love him, who are called according to his purpose. And we believe that God definitely brings about blessings in the midst of our troubles. I want to tell you about something that we're going to do here at Westside that we actually announced last Sunday, but we want to make sure that you take advantage of this, and that is these errand servants. I have a group of people that are ready to just do errands for anybody that just wants to stay in, especially our elderly or those who are sick. If you want us to run to the grocery store for you, to go down and get some water for you, to get some medicine for you, whatever it would be, we would be more than happy, in fact, eager to do so, to run down, take care of these errands, bring back your product, and just drop it there at your door, knock, and leave. And so we want to make sure that you take advantage of that and take us up on that. Another thing we wanted to share with you real quick as we come together in this way. By the way, I think eventually maybe I'll even get comfortable in front of the camera. But we want to tell you about Sunday. We are going to do a live broadcast, and so we're going to air that for the first time at 10:30. And once it's aired, it'll be up and running for you to view it anytime you want. And for those of you that don't have internet, we are going to make DVDs. Jane has been calling today to find out if you would like for us to do this, but we're going to make some DVDs and bring them to your house Sunday morning and just drop them at your door, knock, and leave. A couple other things that we have in mind is to do like Bible studies on Wednesday and broadcast those as well. This could be me or one of the elders or Matthew or maybe even somebody else that'll just take some time there at the studio to just walk through a Bible study with you and share and encourage you in the Lord. I know this is trying times, a little bit kind of odd times for us, but I know that God can shine bright in the midst of these difficult times. He can use his church and he can use us to just continue to encourage one another. The last thing I just want to leave with you today is just encourage you to spend some of this time praying for one another. I had a list here of some things, some people that I would like to just lift up to you that maybe you could pray for. We need to continue to pray for Lois. She is home and recovering from her hip surgery. John and Susie Howard's grandbaby, Amelia Dawn, she is doing better and at home, but she continues to need our prayers. We want to pray for Gerald Watson as he's in the process of trying to recover from his heart surgery, and he could use our prayers. Pray for Joanne Barg. Jane just told me that she was dismissed or is dismissing today and be going to home and sight from the hospital. Let's pray for Regina Warner. She's at home and sight right now. Just pray that God will care for her during this time. And there's just a whole lot of things that this has created for us to pray for as well. Pray for the people who are living alone, people who are dealing with just anxiety over this issue. Pray for the people who are just, trying to figure out their jobs and their job schedule, and the kids that are home now and their schedule. Be praying for just discouragement in general, I think, would be a great thing. It has created a whole lot of interesting situations with, weddings that were scheduled, graduations that were scheduled. Even during difficult times like funeral, it just adds a lot of extra stress. So be praying for all these things while you're at home, and let us just continue to encourage one another and lift each other up in prayer. Thank you guys, and I look forward to being able to talk to you again real soon.